Hi everyone. Today I wanted to share with you guys a new technique that I have recently found by David Bayer. He's on YouTube and he made an amazing video on how he communicates with God. And I just found it super interesting and I started using it. And I think that's one of the things that I notice with self-help and spirituality, where we hear a lot of the things, we agree, we're like, yeah, we need to do that. That sounds great. But we never actually take action. I've definitely been that person, but I'm saying majority of us tend to do that. Wow, I'm talking really fast. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So today I'm going to share with you what he said in his video, and I'm going to kind of just re-explain it in a shorter version. Just how I do it currently. The reason why I love this is because it gives me a framework on what I need to do, because sometimes journaling, I love journaling, but I also like, a system where I can ask for things, I can pray for things, I can be thankful for things. So I feel like it encompasses all those things in one little, the way that he has set it up. So I don't want to share I don't know if you guys can see what I wrote, because, some people like to take screenshots. That's basically how mine looks, but I am going to just, in order for me to not share my information and all the stuff that I wrote in my journal, I am going to maybe, just do it on a blank sheet. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I don't know, I'll figure it out. Okay. The first thing I write is, Dear God, thank you for, okay? Now, again, I feel like he does it a little bit differently, but this is how I do it, but it's pretty similar, I think. So first I write, Dear God, you can write Father and Mother in heaven, whatever it is that you believe in. Thank you, divine intelligence. It doesn't matter, right? So Dear God, thank you for. And then, so the first 5 or 6 points, thank you for good health, clarity, peace of mind, love, support. When I was a coach, so many people told me I don't know what I'm thankful for. They literally did not know, or they felt like it was repetitive. And I always say, make it simple. It doesn't have to be, thank you for $1 million. It could literally just be like, thank you for waking up. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my functioning body. Thank you for clean water, where lots of people in the world don't have clean water or clean clothes or a clean home or whatever it is. Start small. Hold up. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Nazneen Irani. And look, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. If you're tired of choosing people who cost you your self-respect, I need you to stop blaming them, because you're the one betraying yourself just to be accepted. If you're ready to stop making excuses and look in the mirror and finally choose differently, then hit subscribe and click the link below to apply for a private clarity session. Now let's get back into the video. The second point here is bold asking. So here you're going to be doing exactly what it says. You're going to be asking for what you want boldly. So give me this, get me that, whatever it is. And you're not going to hold back. It's just what you want. It's as if you're talking to God, think about you're talking to your parent and you are telling them exactly what you would like. So here I have, give me good influence in the world to raise consciousness. I ask for this constantly. And another thing that I always ask for is, give me the patience to be a compassionate, loving, kind mother. Because Lord knows that is one hell of a job. And lastly, I don't remember what he had on his version, but it's what you want to truly pray for. So what I do is I ask for protection for my daughter, for myself, for my family members, for any humans that are getting hurt. For any reason, I ask for their protection. And it really depends on what you want to pray to God about, but that's pretty much how it goes for me. If there's anybody in my family, like my mom, for the most part, I'll pray for her and I'll say, please help her, show her the way, guide her. If there's somebody in my life that I just recently made a friend and, she's going through a tough time and she has 2 kids. So I just said a prayer for her. And it's funny because I recently had, this guy on Instagram, and he's been following me for a long time, and he asked me to pray for him. And so it's totally up to you how you would like to maneuver with that. But this is how I pray, and I just feel like a structure. If you're somebody who likes structure and you don't want to constantly think about, I don't know what to journal about. And I know a lot of people that I recommend journaling because I feel like journaling and meditation is the way, it is the key. The reason why I say journaling is the key is because when you journal, you're facing yourself without any barriers, and you can see yourself, writing things out and stressing about things, and then at the same time figuring out a solution that comes to you where you think, oh, it's just me figuring it out as the journal. No, it's the stillness. It's in you being aware of yourself when you notice that answers come more frequently to you. So this is something that I highly recommend if you're somebody who is going through something. Maybe you are not. Maybe you're perfectly fine. You have found your purpose, but you're just trying to figure out a structure, a different way of doing things. Then I highly recommend this and just giving it a shot. You just never know, you might like it. But that's all I wanted to share for this video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.